All right, let's go back into the film room with our very own QB, Matt Sims. Alabama, a ton of questions now 2 weeks in a row that we have about this team. Whether it be the penalties, Jalen Milroe, a couple of careless passes as well. But what did you see on tape, and what is wrong with Alabama?
So right now, I just feel like the identity of this football team, which always in the past with Nick Saban was defense, defensive intimidation, right? Stopping the run, being physical, getting after the passer consistently, getting hits, right? Aggressive physical hits.
Sure.
Don't see the physicality of this football team. See a lack of communication at times, big plays, and that's concern, right? Especially against a lot of the teams that they'll be playing in future games here in the SEC. South Carolina, not a great passing attack offensively, right? I've said in the past that they are one-dimensional, but all Lenore Sellers had to do was play against Alabama to kind of feel good about his passing attack. But here's South Carolina. They're going to go with a 7-man protection with the back. Tight end stays in the offensive line. We're going to get a deep post route here by the outside receiver. We're going to get like a hook route here by the slot. And then we're going to get a corner or sail route and then go. And really for Lenore Sellers, it's very simple. It's the post number 1 to the corner and go number 2 to the hook route number 3. So a true top-down read on this play, right? A 3-level progression. And to start with this, all right, 7-man protection, well protected against the 4-man rush. They're using a spy because Lenore is great at extending plays with his feet. But as we can see with this 2-deep type of look here, right? This safety is going to get attracted by this post route runner right here. The corner is stuck in no man's land. He sees the hook route. He also sees the flag route. And he thinks that, hey, I got 2 for 1 essentially here. But when that corner route now turns it up the field, this is where, again, we're taking advantage of that open space because this safety is covering that post. The safety should either fall off and play this guy that's playing the double move, the corner and go, or this should be the DB's responsibility and following true. So it depends on whether he's playing cover 2 or quarters in this situation. With the Mike linebacker dropping deep in the middle like that, I like to think that it is some sort of 2 deep Tampa 2 look, and that's the safety's responsibility right here. So either way, they just got caught with just bad assignment and eyes on the play. Really good play call by South Carolina and a good throw by Lenore Sellers there for the touchdown.
Now, it's interesting, too, because you talk about the defense. That's where it probably starts as far as when you want to fix things for Kalen DeBoer.
Right.
Now, the defense was pressured a ton, and Sellers with his legs as well. But it also feels like Jalen Milroe took a lot on his shoulders to say, no, I have to will this team to a win, and sometimes that leads to mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. And I think right now the problem with this offense, right, is that it's just too predicated on Jalen Milroe being a pure pocket passer at times. They just lose like their sight of like, hey, he's a great runner, he's a physical runner, he's an explosive runner. We need more design runs. We need to make the defense overcommit to stop this. Right? And now the issue with this play right here, we're going to get a very simple, just double in-cut concept here by Alabama, right? So a true levels in-cut. All right, you just read it inside out, right? So it's the first one to the second one, which is deeper following in. On the bottom here, I don't know exactly what the route was, but we have a one-on-one concept over here. And with this defense, he decides to go, right, with the safety help over here to the top side here, to the double in-cut, all right? Now, the problem with this is that it's good protection. All right, hitch, hitch, hitch. And then he throws the football late over the middle.
When you say hitch, 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 what does that mean?
I'm saying like you're taking too long to make the decision. When you make that hitch and he's not open, you got to move on to the next guy in your progression.
Be quicker, Jalen. Be
your
quicker.
feet and your eyes have to match more consistently as you're going through the read. So as I hitch up, 1, he's not there. Immediately go to 2, hitch, it's not there. Now progress to 3. So your hitches match how your eyes go. And right from this situation, that in-cut, it's across the field in the opposite hash. It's too late. Late throws over the middle, you're going to get the ball in some precarious situations right here. Jalen Milroe cuts off this route, undercuts it for the interception right before half again. 3rd and 20 with 10 seconds left before half.
They got 3 from that.
We can't make mistakes like this in the SEC or to be a national championship contender. So the throw was either to throw the deeper in-cut behind or throw the check down or honestly just throw the football away and live to play another down.
Yeah, and it's funny too because I was hearing some folks talk about, Jalen Milroe and how great he is, how he willed his team to a win. Yes, but he also put his team in some very precarious situations like that one just there. And here's another precarious situation that he left Alabama in on offense.
Yeah, for sure. And I think right now what we're really learning too, right? Because we say this about Cam Ward as well.
Great, yeah.
Right? That he is a explosive playmaker, right? But he is a true just like drop back passer, right? Whereas Jalen, I feel like they're kind of just misusing him in that sense. So they're putting a little bit too much pressure on him to be a pure passer early, which is forcing him to make some errors.
Yeah.
The defensive line of South Carolina definitely had a huge impact in that too. So we get a motion right here in this situation, and we're going to get a flat, right? A deep cross, and then this guy is essentially running that same crossing route, using it as a pick to the back corner. And it's a easy read for Jalen Milroe. It should just be 1 to 2 right here. That's it.
That's it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, for this concept, it should be really quick, right? And this is why this receiver is in a tight alignment here, so he can get across the field fast. When we see this play out, though, he should be diving down and then working back up to get across the field a little bit faster instead of going up the field a little bit more, right? But now, eyes on this corner right here, Fortune. He does a great job of making Milroe think he's committing to the flat, and then immediately, as soon as Milroe leaves that and goes back upfield to the back pylon, he turns and he tracks the football. And he goes and gets him. So he did a great job, right? As Scoob is saying, right? He baited him. He really did. He said, hey, I look like I'm covering this guy, but I see something working to me on the opposite side of the football field. As soon as he threw it, he took off and ran. And that's one of those plays where, like, he knows, like, man, I really played him, because he did. So right here, you could see, as soon as this ball is thrown,
he opens those hips
just a little.
Yeah, he's gone.
He sees the concept kind of opening up.
Ooh, look where he is, too. It looks like he's coming up.
No doubt. And he can easily, hey, ball thrown here. All right, hey, rally, make the tackle. Plays over. All right. As soon as Jalen starts to reset and look up the field, great redirect by putting his foot in the ground, and then tracks the football and gets it the interception.
Could he have zipped that ball a little bit quicker, or no?
No, that's a great point. That's a real point. And in those situations, you're absolutely right. Those are throws that really should be thrown with more power to the back pylon. So you're absolutely right. The choice and decision of the throw, right, probably not your best. But see, that's the golfer right there.
Right.
You know, that wasn't the right club for that.
No,
you're right.
We needed a 2-iron instead of a 9-iron there. That's for sure. All right, that's the film room with our QB, Matt Sims.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.